this is just a super quick unboxing and actually review of this TTArtisan's 35mm f1.4. This is specifically for the Canon RF mount. And the reason why I say it is also a review is I've actually already been using this lens for quite a long time. But the original one that I had a bit of a defect in where there was a little piece of debris stuck inside of the lens. But B&H, shout out them, they, even though I threw away the box and I didn't realize it at first, they had a new one shipped out to me super quickly. So here is the lens. Pretty basic unboxing, you don't get too much, you don't really need too much. And here is the lens itself. Very, very small, reasonably light. It is an all metal design, as you can see. You get a nice lens cap, you have a metal lens mount. And I know people kind of don't like this screw-on lens cap. I honestly don't mind it too much, it's not that big of a deal. But this is a completely manual lens. As you can see, you have your focus ring here and your aperture ring right here. Goes all the way down to f1.4, so very, very bright, very, very fast aperture, which is great. As you can see, wide open there. And super quick review of this lens. I like it a lot. This comes in at $77, so you're like 80 bucks after tax, something like that. It's really good, honestly. The images are kind of soft at f1.4, but even if you stop it down just a little bit to like f2 or f2.8, somewhere around there, it really improves the sharpness a lot, and you can get some very nice photos with this. Some very, very nice photos. Build quality, like I said before, because it's all metal, it feels really, really great. The only thing I would maybe complain about is this focus ring gets, like it is right now because it's been sitting out in the cold for a while during transit. It gets pretty stiff in the cold, and when it warms up, it is not as stiff, and I like that a lot better. But you know, that's a very minor complaint about this lens here. Yeah, you can get some pretty good photos with it. Let me just make sure that there's no no defects in this lens. I will say that is maybe a downside. Just make sure that there's no defects, because after all, it is a cheaper lens. Quality control you'd expect to be not as high as maybe some of the other lens manufacturers out there. But yeah, that is a good lens. I'd recommend it. I mean, really, what are you losing if you don't like it or you don't use it that much? 70 bucks, that's it. Would recommend this. Very good. And 35mm is great. Very useful prime lens. Also, this was recorded on the Sigma 10 to 18mm. As you can see, was kind of focus hunting this entire time, but I think that's because this was black. I digress. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.